Hi, and welcome to Club at 22, the Rangers podcast. We've been kindly invited down by Bars for Bears to cover the Legends match between the Bars for Bears Legends football team and Lee Rigby football team as well, for the Lee Rigby Charity Foundation. Scotia should be a good day.
I'm looking forward to it. Obviously you've been saying all week we're indoors, so it's good that the weather's alright outside.
Weather's actually alright.
But I'm really looking forward to it. We've just been down there, just down at the change room to see where the Bars for Bears are playing. Brian McPhee took us down there, so we'll get some interviews with all the guys later on.
Brian McPhee's 52 apparently. He doesn't even look 52, honestly. He's a grandfather as well apparently, but he doesn't look anything like 52. So yeah, they're just settling in. The guys are settling in the dressing room at the moment, so they're going to get geared up. We'll grab a couple of interviews with the players before they go on, do a bit of training before the game, and we'll get some interviews afterwards and stuff. So yeah, I think it should be a good day, Scotia. And there's obviously the legends that are going to be there. What legends are going to be here today?
Yes, you get Andy Little, you get Gordon Smith. It seems Quitongo's there as well.
Quitongo, yeah.
That'll be a good one. He's always been very funny whenever I've heard him on the radio. So him, obviously Big Marv is there as well. Alex Ray, we've seen him as we were walking in there as well. So he's managed to make it back from Dortmund in one piece. So yeah, looking really forward to today.
Yeah. So no, that's where we're looking forward to it. So we'll bring some more interviews, and yeah, we'll speak to you later on. Cheers.
So this is the Bars for Bears teams getting ready for a wee warm-up once the conclusion of this match, I'd imagine. Let them do a wee warm-up and then we'll probably go down and catch a few of them. The Lee Rigby boys coming out now for the warm-up. Always the Bars for Bears team here, all getting ready for the match ahead. So looking forward to this one.
We've got Andy Little here, we're at Club at 22, the Rangers podcast. Andy, what's your thing about today? Are you ready for it?
No, not at all. Looking forward to it. Good cause, and yeah, any excuse I suppose just to get back kicking a ball about, and good group of lads.
When was the last time you played?
The last time I played with these
guys.
Was that
in the summertime?
Yeah, we played Govan direction, wasn't it?
Tinto Park, that's right, yeah.
That was it. So that was
the other two guys from our podcast did it then.
Genuinely the last time I played, so hopefully I've magically got better without any training, but not so sure.
Yeah, and just moving on to Rangers, what about Thursday night? What was your thoughts on that?
Unbelievable,
yeah. Gobsmacked as the rest of us.
Absolutely. Well, yes and no. I think we've been good in Europe for about 3 years now, and ever since Stephen Gerrard came to the club, our European form has been incredible. We're a tough nut to crack away from home, and it just sets itself up now for a very nervous night on Thursday. I think we're all going to be, no fingernails left by the end of that one, but a really, really good opportunity. We've just got to be a wee bit, harder to beat, keep the goals. Ever since Christmas we've been conceding a bit too many. But mind we can score 4, it's all right. But not quite sure we have that in us again. So tight at the back and hopefully see it through.
And what do you think for the end of the season in terms of winning the championship? Do you think, obviously Celtic at 1 point clear of us now, but do you think at the end of the season Rangers will be top of the pile?
I think they will. I think the firepower we've got midfield to front is just incredible. There's about 9 or 10 lads, sorry, probably more than that actually, but 10 or 11 that you could, any of those 10 can play those 6 positions. So even if we're unlucky and there's the odd injury, we've got such good quality now coming off the bench. The signings that we made in January just transformed us. I think with Ramsey and Ahmad coming in, really looking forward to it. Listen, we'd love to be 10 points clear, but it's nice to have a proper fight on, and it's going to make the last 2 Old Firm games and every other game in between a cup final, and I'm just excited to see if we can make it 2 in a row in 56.
No, superb. Thanks for your time, man. That's absolutely brilliant. Superb. Just here with John MacDonald. John, what do you think about today's game then?
Oh, I'm nervous today. Look at we've got about 25 subs. I think I'm one of them.
You playing the full 90 then?
No. I think we'll go on later on. Playing 3 different sessions, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's for a good cause as well.
Great occasion, yeah. And we've got tonight as well, so football will do me.
Moving on to Rangers as well, what was your thoughts on the performance on Thursday night?
It's been unbelievable. Since the Celtic game, we've been right at it, and you couldn't ask any more than the boys, and see if we keep it up, then everybody will be happy.
Did you expect that on Thursday night?
I don't think anybody expected that. I mean, see the now, I still think they'd be favourites,
Yeah. Yeah.
No, the team that they are, the league they play in, that if Rangers just come out again, another last 16.
Oh, I know, Christ. I don't want to get too carried away with myself.
No,
the other night.
Well, I'm the same. Like, but honestly, Morelos is just a different beast now, and fantastic to see him doing what he's doing, and John Lundstrom and Ryan Jack playing together. That's been a great.
I was going to say, do you think that's key in the Rangers midfield at the moment, Jack and Lundstrom in there?
We're keeping the ball, getting the ball. Kent, Stenny's fit. We're doing a bit. We couldn't even say any had a bad game. The last few games, and as long as we keep that up, then things are looking good.
That's what we want. Thanks for your time anyway, John. Cheers.
I would just say with Gordon Smith. Gordon, what's your thoughts on the game today? It's a good worthwhile cause, isn't it?
A great cause, and that's why I've decided to play, because obviously when I heard about what it was for, the fundraising, all that, I thought definitely going to play in that game. It's going to be tough because when you get to my age, you don't play much football anymore, but I'm looking forward to it.
I was going to say, are you going to play a full 90 minutes?
Certainly not, no. We're splitting into 3 half-hour games sort of thing, so I'm going to play in the third one, so hopefully the other team are a bit tired by the time I get on.
And just to sort of quickly going on to Rangers, what was your thoughts on obviously Thursday night's performance? I don't think anyone seen it coming.
No, I thought it was marvellous, I honestly did. I don't think anybody did see it coming. You're absolutely right. I thought if they could get a draw it'd be a great result, I thought, but when they went 4-1 up, I was so excited about it, and just a pity they lost that second goal to because I think we're a 3-goal lead, but Dortmund are not out of it yet, sort of thing. But nevertheless, it's going to be one of the best performances ever from a Rangers team in Europe, I have to say.
A lot of people are drawing comparisons to the 3-0 win away at Lyon all those times under Walter. Would you say that's a better performance?
It might be to a certain degree, but Lyon, obviously a French team, the highest level in football. There's 5 major nations in the European game. Germany's one of them, and Germany's always a very strong one too. So I think that that was right up there with performances, probably equaling the Lyon, if not bettering it.
Yeah, it's probably one of the greatest one in my lifetime, to be honest. I'm 36, and just for Rangers in terms of the season, obviously we're 1 point behind Celtic. Do you think at the end of the season we'll be top of the 2?
I think we can be. I think the major thing was, I think the Celtic game, the defeat to Celtic and also the performance was a key moment. I think that they then realised they have to improve, and I think that's what's happened since then. When you look at the performances since then, the results, I think that was a key element that night that made them realise that they have to put in a lot more effort, work harder, and it's not just comfortable to go into every game. You've got to have this great, I would say, attitude and spirit to go and play and make sure you make it difficult for the opponents, and that's exactly what Rangers have been doing since. So I think now they really are competing. The only problem they might have is if Celtic go out of Europe and Rangers stay in Europe, it's extra games, and that's always a bit tougher as well. You have to play Thursday night and then play, but nevertheless you want to do well in Europe too, so why not win European games and also compete for the league title?
Superb. Thanks for your time, Gordon.
Pleasure.
Good luck with the match. Okay?
Thank you very much. Thanks.
So here we go, about to kick off the match. And the Bars for Berlin, number 5 there, is going to lead the way for us and hopefully get a wee victory for the Bar for Bears. Should be a good match. So for the legends, you've got Quitongo there, see Alex Ray playing, Big Marv at the back. Oh, I thought he was playing the whole 90 there.
Aye, we're back at Club at 22, the Rangers podcast. Scotia, the game's kicked off, I think about 10-15 minutes in the game, it's one each. The keeper, I thought, had a mare for the first goal. What was your thoughts on it?
Yeah, the goal that the Lee Rigby team scored wasn't great for the keeper for the Barcelona Bears parts, but I think Barcelona Bears started off pretty brightly, and then the Lee Rigby team grew into it, scored that goal, but the Barcelona Bears have come back into it. Obviously Alex Ray seems to be dominating that midfield, like he has previously in the Legends games that we've seen from him, and Quitongo is looking very tricky down the wing as well. We were just before we started recording, we were like, what age is Jose Quitongo, because he's been the best player on the pitch, I think, really. Yeah,
Charlie Miller's been really good too. Charlie Miller and Alex Ray in the middle of the park, as you would expect, really good. But no, Jose Quitongo's a standout, to be fair, and he's ripping boys half his age apart down that wing all the time, and whether he'll do it for 90 minutes I don't know, but no, it's been good so far, so we'll come back with a half-time reaction, and we'll speak to you then. Cheers.
Right, anytime you want. Superb. Here with Marvin Andrews here. Marv, how did you find the first half there?
Yeah, first half was good, competitive, which is good for the charity matches. You know, these are charity matches, so you're expecting it to be very laid back, but you know, the Lee Rigby boys are really up for it, you know. So, but it's good. It's good. You know, once it's in a good spirit and in a good frame of mind, nothing malicious and trying to hurt anybody. So, but
obviously it's two each at the moment. Do you think you can go in and win the game?
Yeah, the way it's looking, as I say, is even, but it's good. As I say, it's good for the fans and everybody to see it's a good competitive game, other than it's just one-sided and so it's two teams. Some people are older, some people are younger, but it's keeping it good and interesting at the moment.
Yeah,
so.
I thought Jose Quitongo's been a bit of the star of the show at the moment.
I know, he keeps himself fit, and I say you have a lot of tricks and stuff.
Very time as well, man.
Yeah, you need to look after yourself when you reach into the 40s. So.
Yeah, and just a quick one in Rangers in terms of the performance on Thursday night. Were you shocked as the rest of us to go out and win 4-2 at the way Dortmund?
Yeah, to the point of to scoring 4 goals. I wasn't shocked to the point of you getting a result. I was expecting them to get a result, probably a draw, a 1-0, but to score 4 goals away from home, and but unfortunately it has come in a time when away goals doesn't come.
No, that's what we said.
So, but hopefully, as I say, come next Thursday, full house at Ibrox. And the place will be rocking. I think all the boys will be up fit. So we're in a very good position at the moment. Very good chance.
Nice. Superb.
Keep believing. God bless you. Take care, man.
See you there. Just joined with Jose Quitongo here. Jose, how do you think the first half went?
Yeah, it went well. At the beginning, the start of the game, we did a bit rusted, but I've been enjoying myself there.
I thought you were about the star of the show in that first half.
I tried on my best, but because not played for a long time yet, this first game, and
when was the last time you played?
I played a month ago. Yeah, a month ago. But I'm keeping myself fair because I'm coaching kids, and when I'm coaching the kids, I always keep myself, you know. Yeah, but I feel great.
You're in good. You're in very good shape.
Can't wait to play next half.
Are you going to play the full second half then?
No, I do not know because too many players. The manager, the manager changed. But it's just great to be here.
Yeah, no, it's for a good cause.
It's very great to be here. Just I want to try and entertain the crowd, but maybe the second half.
Yeah, no, we think you've been fantastic the first half, to be honest.
Thank you.
Just quickly going on to Rangers. Obviously the game Thursday night, winning 4-2 away in Dortmund. What do you think of that result?
It's amazing because not a lot of people expect that. You know what I mean? Because I think I watched the game. Actually, the Rangers play very well. Yeah. Very, very good. The team defend well and attack. I know 4-2. I think just gonna see what happens next. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean the game's not dead. Obviously the away goals rule not in play anymore, which would be ideal. Do you expect Rangers to go through next week?
Yeah, I expect that because they play home game. I expect that. Just defend is good because the Rangers can still go anytime. Defending very well. It's going to be no problem.
And what do you think of Ryan Kent? Obviously he's a winger a bit like yourself. Do you think Ryan Kent's one of our best players?
No, I think actually Rangers have a lot of good players. Ryan Kent is very good. But like Morella, like all them, I have a good team. But sometimes I feel he can do more, shape more goals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Should do more because the pace is go should shape a couple of, every season, maybe 10, 12 goals. Yeah. But it's can't do.
No. Superb. Thanks for your time. Enjoy the second half, okay?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hi, welcome back to Club at 22, the Rangers podcast. Just a quick half-time reaction. Scotia, obviously 2 each. It was a wee bit heated in that game though.
Yeah, 2 each. There was a wee bit of scrap. I wish we kind of caught that in camera so we could show it to everyone. It did get a wee bit tasty, but thankfully the ref managed to calm it down. 2 each, fairly decent game. So looking forward to the second half kicking off, and hopefully the Barnsley Bears can go on and win.
Yeah, exactly. We'll bring you a full-time coverage at the end of the game. We'll see you then. Cheers. I was just here with Peter from the Lee Rigby football team. Great result for you there.
Yeah, it was a fantastic
How did you
game.
find that?
Oh, I found it hard in the middle of the pitch, to be honest, when Charlie Miller and Alex Ray was in there. Some good football for both. For both teams. Very hard work, a very big pitch. Took us about 15 minutes to get into the game, I think. It's literally we were trying to force the game, and then when we started to settle and play football, it was a really good game.
It was quite a competitive game. I thought in the first half it nearly boiled over at one point between the two of them in the middle of the park.
To be fair, I literally just said to big Marvin Andrews there, he halved me and went flying up in the air. So he came and apologised, thankfully, so that was
He's
nice.
a big unit, Marvin.
But I thought if I pulled out, he was going to hit me, so I just thought, go on and then at least they go at least I pulled out, so that's a good thing.
No, I was saying, especially when Alex Ray and Charlie Miller came off in the second half, obviously, I thought you guys sort of dictated the game, and I thought your fitness levels probably showed in the second half there.
Well, as it says, we're all soldiers, serving soldiers. Well, a couple of veterans there as well, but the lads have still been working hard because we know we're coming up here, and then it means an absolute lot to everybody coming up in Rangers, and then the tour this morning. Some of these boys support like, we'd like to say smaller clubs because I'm a Rangers fan, but coming in there and seeing the history of Rangers and everything, it actually get everybody rolled up. And you could tell in the first 15 minutes with challenges, I had to try and get it to calm down.
Just touching on Rangers there, as you touched on them, what about Thursday night in terms of the performance and result out in Dortmund? Did you expect that one?
I didn't, to be honest. My son had to take him to judo, and I was like, I'd be happy if we were still in the game to take him back to Ibrox. And I was in the house. My son went, that's a penalty, and I was like, you're dancing. Come in, seen the goal, started coming. I was like, I was on the football group like, this isn't happening. Well, absolutely buzzing, so I was.
And do you think we'll finish the job off next Thursday?
Of course.
And
what? We're at Ibrox, we're at home.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to think so. And then obviously finally with Rangers, obviously they're 1 point behind Celtic at the moment. Do you think Rangers will finish top of the tree at the end of the season?
No surrender.
I love that. And on that we'll end up.
No surrender.
Superb, thanks
Thank
Peter.
You.
Fantastic.
Cheers.
Right, we're here with David, the captain of the Barnsley Bears. How do you think today went then?
It was good. Also it was a good for all the charity, most importantly, good run out, and again we played 3 different teams over 30 minutes, so again it's good to get all the boys out, get a run about. It's not every week you get to play with some of your ex-heroes and ex-Rangers professionals, so it's very good.
Yeah, that's the thing. I thought Charlie Miller and Alex Ray in the first half in particular kind of dictated the play in the middle of the park quite a lot.
Definitely.
You could see that class. And Quitongo for me in the first half was the start of the show.
Definitely brilliant. He's touch and control. I think it was a number of different ping balls from Alex from just deep in midfield. Again, very good day. Obviously a little bit disappointed with the score, but again we'll play them again next year.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's for a great cause at the end of the day, and obviously you guys have a night out tonight as well, which obviously you'll enjoy with a few days.
I wish I had a pint right now to be filming one of the
Yeah, and just quickly touching obviously Rangers as well. Thursday night, 4-2. Did you see it coming?
To be honest with you, no. And if I had to probably say what it kind of reminded me of was the time we went to Lyon and won 3-0. I would. The only other one that I remember at Ibrox was again, I've been there with my big brother in the 3-2 game. When we turned that around, but again, fantastic from the Bears on Thursday.
Do you think we'll finish the job off next Thursday?
I think so. My biggest thing is having Ryan Jack back, to be perfectly honest with you. I think it's like having a new signing back. Genuinely, he's just a breath of fresh air rather than playing that ball back 15 yards back to the keeper. He's just twisting, turning, putting the ball to the side, and then we're back up the park again. It's brilliant.
Yeah, and brilliant. Just finally, in terms of obviously Celtic a point clear of us. Exactly. End of the season, do you expect Rangers to be top of the league and champions?
56. I've already got my fireworks for 56 already sorted.
Super.
So I'll go.
That's what we're here. Thanks very much,
David.
Thank
you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers, guys.
We're just here with Brian McPhee. How did you find that there?
Tough.
They're fit boys, aren't they?
They're fit, but do you know that we were just talking about that in the dressing room there? They knocked the ball about quite well, but when they did make a mistake, you know, they were all over it again. You know, they had the fitness to recover. Yeah. You know, and we just didn't have that. Yeah.
I thought about watching the game for 90 minutes. I thought Alex Ray and Charlie Miller in particular in the first half, you could see their class. I thought they dictated the middle of the park.
and you could tell they weren't there the second half.
That's what we missed. That's what they missed, because Alec and wee Charlie, that they're clever enough to play the out ball to wee Hosey.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what kind of the game would have been kind of even if we stayed as it was, but no, all credit to them. They've done well, and it's a tough act for the boys, even the boys that come on. You know, that they paid to play the game, but it was all for a great cause.
Exactly. At the end of the day, it's for a good charity, obviously.
Absolutely.
I know you've got a night out tonight as well, which I'm sure you'll enjoy as well.
Yes, and they'll probably drink us under the table as well, being army boys.
Being army boys as well.
So
yeah,
no. We're not going to win anything today.
I know. I just quickly touching the Rangers as well, obviously. The Dortmund result, the 4-2 result on Thursday night. What was your thoughts on that?
Do you know? I sat and watched it in disbelief.
Same
you know,
as us.
I'd be on like any other Rangers fan that was watching. I was sitting watching. I'm going, a draw. He's a draw, and then we take it back to Ibrox, and then we can maybe do something then. Yeah. But to go the way they did, and play like that was unbelievable. And it was almost the way Celtic played against Rangers at Parkhead. You know, they went out and just went for it. Rangers done that to Dortmund, and they got the end rewards for it.
Do you think the key going forward, Ryan Jack and John Lundstrom in the middle of the park?
Brilliant. John Lundstrom, what a goal. You know, he's a great goal. Ryan Jack's just coming back in, and he's starting to command the midfield. You know, he's actually finding his feet, getting his legs back to his full fitness, and it's onwards. But I think that the next game against Dortmund, Rangers need to score first.
Yeah.
Do you know, to kind of calm the nerves a wee bit, and Dortmund will have to commit the traps, you know, and go at them. But hopefully we can counteract that. We can play on the outball and stuff, you know. Yeah,
no, that's what I was thinking. And then finally, obviously, looking to the end of the season, obviously we're 1 point behind the other side of the city. Obviously, end of the season, do you expect Rangers to be champions?
Absolutely. See, if they can go, what we've seen the other night is what the potential, what they can do. They just need to keep up to the end of the season. There's no any big problem.
No, exactly. No, super. Thanks for your time, Brian.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Club at 22, the Rangers podcast, and it is full time here at Tory Glen. The score was Scotia.
Lee Rigby 7, Rangers 2. Not great for the Bars for Bears Rangers team.
Yeah, I would say it was probably a tale of two halves. Probably, I was just speaking to Brian McPhee there in terms of the first half. We thought Charlie Miller and Alex Ray, who only played, Alex Ray I think played 20 minutes. I think he had Super Scoreboard to do today. I thought they dictated it. Obviously it was 2 each at half time. But the second half you could tell they weren't in the park. Jose Quitongo, who I thought was absolutely brilliant for his age, dictated a lot of the play. But the second half I thought the fitness of the Lee Rigby boys sort of shone through, and that's why obviously it ended the scoreline it did, Scotia.
Yeah, they did come out with that. We were speaking to Peter, the captain of the Lee Rigby team beforehand. You know, he was saying they're all army boys. You know, they're all very fit guys. I think as well, what you've got to remember for the Bars for Bears team, there was about 25-30 players there, so it was kind of a new team every sort of 30 minutes. So there wasn't that cohesion, but you know, it was for a fantastic cause today. So I think that's the main thing, and all the guys got out for the dinner tonight. I'm sure they'll enjoy that. I think we'll end it there, Scotia. No, it was a good day. We met some good guys, some good interviews. Obviously we'll put it all together, and you'll see how the day was. But I hope the guys enjoy their night tonight and have a few bevies. Brian McPhee was just saying there he thinks they'll drink them under the table because they're army boys, so that'll be interesting with sore heads tomorrow. But we'll leave it there, and we'll come back to you tomorrow with a match reaction against Dundee United. Cheers, bye.